If a prophet is truly a prophet, they're going to say something is going to happen. And then that's going to happen in the future. And then when that comes to pass, we truly know that a prophet was with us. So can you show us a prophecy that Muhammad made that came to pass?
You guys are prepare myself.
You don't know of a prophecy? So how can you believe he's a prophet? I'm going to show you a prophecy in the Quran. All right? So bring this up.
Surah 69 and 44. And if he, Muhammad, had forged a false saying concerning us, Allah, we surely would have seized him by his right hand or with power and might.
So if Muhammad says something falsely, right, Allah would seize him with power and might.
And then we certainly would have cut off his life artery, Aorta.
So if Muhammad says something falsely, Allah will cut off Muhammad's aorta. So this is corrupted? Oh, okay, keep going, bring it again.
The prophet, in his ailment in which he died, used to say, "O Aisha, I still feel the pain caused by the food I ate at Taibar, and at this time I feel as if my aorta is being cut from that poison."
So Aisha is a liar? Aisha's not a liar? So his aorta was cut. Yeah, so the Quran says that if Muhammad said anything falsely, then he will cut his aorta, and we see his aorta being cut. So I know you can't show us anything in the Quran of Muhammad making a prophecy, but we're showing you in the Quran that the prophecy, the only prophecy that we see is Muhammad being a false prophet. Do you agree? Forget it. How old was Aisha?
Aisha, when he married her, she was like, I think 8 or 9 or 12.
Huh?
9 or 12.
She was 6 years old when he married her. How old was... When he said that he was going to marry her, but what does consummate mean?
He didn't marry till 9.
He had sex with her when she was 9.
Yeah.
Is it okay for a grown man, to have sex with a 9-year-old girl? Yes or no?
No.
No. It was okay for Muhammad.
I gotta go.
Hey man, y'all better get out of this Islam, man.
I got that spirit on me. Man, I understand these scripts, I see it clear, homie. I got that spirit on me, and I ain't scared, homie. So if you wanna come debate, just be prepared, homie. I got that
Stay
spirit.
focused, no camera lens. Take a best shot, no cameraman. Drunk off that cup, babbling. On they doctrine, staggering. You ain't dealing with amateurs, we scholars, no bachelors. We ain't dodging no challenger. Turn this bitch to a massacre. And then spared no airlines. Sent traps like landmines. Now he bleeding. Somebody get this pussy nigga a tampon. Breaking down these strongholds. Demolition. Get you rewired to your power like electrician.
You like the only black woman in the crowd. You know that, right? You look so out of place, sister. You look like you need to get out. Right? Anybody believe in God? Anybody want to talk about God before I get into my lesson? I'd rather freestyle it. You talk about Muhammad, King. You talk about Islam. You talk about Christianity. You talk about things you don't know about. What's up, King? Let's talk about Islam. Let's talk about Christianity. What you want to talk about? What about you? You a Christian? You a Muslim? You a Muslim? So you're a professor of the faith of Allah, right? You profess your faith in Islam and you profess your faith in the oneness of Allah, right? Yeah. So what do you do, like, to profess your faith in Allah? So you believe in the Torah, the Psalms, the Prophets, the Injil, right? All of them. So what do you believe about it? That's good. You believe that the prophets were sent by God, but what is it about the prophets? What did they say? What did they do that made you say, you know what, I have to believe this here? What prophet? Each prophet? Yeah. Well, Jesus wasn't really peaceful. When you look at the prophecies of Jesus, He's coming back for vengeance.
He's not dead. He's not dead.
What? Oh, is it the second Jesus?
No, he's not dead. He's been raised.
I understand Jesus is not God. I never said that. But what I'm saying is, you believe that Jesus is coming back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's coming back for vengeance. So he wasn't all peaceful. You know what I mean? So there's something more than that. Huh? For the Antichrist. So what makes you Antichrist? So how can you believe it then? Like, if you don't know everything, right? How can you say you truly believe this? Why not?
Back like 1,000 years, people didn't know galaxies, didn't know stars. That make it not real now, but they didn't know. You know, there's a spiritual connection.
Yeah, so
That spiritual connection you have to find.
like we believe the things that America did in their history happened because it's written in history, right? We can look at it. We can go back into history and see these things really happening, right? So understanding that we go back into history to be able to show that these things really occurred. The Bible is the history of the children of Israel, the children of Yaqub, the children of Asbeth, right? And then this is the God of the Israelites, right? Allah is the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, right? So the way we go into here and believe this, like we can go into here and we can be like, okay, we can prove with prophecy, history, and archaeology that these things really happened. I mean, like the prophet said things would happen.
Listen, I'll give you an example. In Quran, you know Quran, the king that was in Moses' time, Egypt. You know it's Pharaoh.
It was Pharaoh. And
Pharaoh, the king of Egypt at the time of Moses. So in Quran, it's
You catch them all the spirits.
This is the Quran if you wanted to go to it. You know where you're going?
There's too many pages.
It's too many pages. You don't know where to.
Yeah, but I
You're referencing it.
Like, I can't find it. Like, so many pages.
Let me get Surah 5 and 44. Right? So we want out here to show is not only. What does that say?
It says the time is after night and the doomsday.
Doomsday.
And the moon is crap. This is the moon, and they found out that there is a crap. So right there, that says before one month.
That's Surah or Hadith?
That's Surah. Al-Qamar.
Al-Qamar.
Yeah. I shall wear.
Yeah, let him show us because I want to read that. This is the second time I heard this.
English or
It's in English and Arabic. I would like to know where this is at so I can read it myself. You know? All right, so let him get it. It's all right. Okay. So this was written by the prophet. It says, has been cleft asunder. The people of Makkah requested Prophet Muhammad to show them the miracle. So he showed them the slitting of the moon. So you can show the slitting of the moon? Like it happened already.
yeah, it happened. Like,
Okay.
they're written before like thousands of 400 years, and back then we didn't know. Like civilization, we didn't know that the moon is like.
Is the moon split?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me see that. Who split the moon?
Uh,
You said at the end times this would happen?
Now, this is a sign that the doomsday is like.
Oh, that the doomsday is coming.
Sign that says that people are going to build eyes, and 5 days, like 2 years, and eyes before it comes.
Can you show me? I would like to see the moon crack. He's saying that that Muhammad showed him that the moon was already split. Go to Surah 5. Though. Surah 5. Yeah, that's a sign of doomsday. Something that happened 1,000-something years ago. Oh, they looked that close to it? So like split like that?
Yeah, like big crack.
There's a big crack.
Yeah.
I got a telescope. Look, as a matter of fact, let me show you. It's in that phone, and that phone I'm using right now. So, okay, let's entertain that. All right. I never seen the moon crack. I don't even look up anything. Even the way that is there, you know. Let me get 45 and 16. Let me get Surah 45 and 16. You believe in the Quran, right? Oh, which one is the book of God? All three of them? Before Jesus? Oh, Moses came before Jesus. Yes.
Before Jesus,
Yeah.
so God sent the book for Moses, and then he sent the book for Jesus.
Oh, so the book for Moses is not the book for Muhammad.
No, the book
Oh,
for
okay.
Moses is the Torah.
The book for Moses
Old
is the
Testament,
Torah,
and the book for Jesus is the Bible.
but the book of the Bible, the Old and the New Testament, is not for the Muslims.
I think that people change in the books, the Holy Book, the Bible, and the Torah.
When?
So changed back Jesus' time after years after.
So in the times of Jesus, they changed. Hold on. Quick. Go to Surah 2 and 40 real quick. So you believe that in the times of Jesus, they changed the words of the book, the words of the Torah, the words of the prophets, the words of the Psalms, and then, okay.
At the time of
Oh, okay. So in the times of Muhammad, they changed the words of Jesus, and in the times of Jesus, they changed the words of the Torah. All right, bring this out real quick. We want to read the Torah. We're going to read the Quran real quick.
Surah 2, Ayah 40. O children of Israel, remember my favor which I bestowed upon you.
So Allah is telling the children of Israel, remember, you're my favorite. Right. So the children of Israel, the children of Yaqub, are the favorite of Allah. Keep going.
Which I bestowed upon you, and fulfill your obligations to my covenant with you, so that I fulfill my obligations to your covenant with me, and fear none but me. And believe in what I have sent down, this Quran, confirming that which is with you, the Torah.
So you're saying that the times of Jesus, the Torah was changed, but Muhammad was after the times of Jesus, and Muhammad is confirming the Torah. So if the Bible was corrupted, then why is Muhammad, after it was corrupted, telling us that he's confirming it? That this Quran, that Angel Jibril, or Allah spoke to Angel Jibril, that spoke to Muhammad and told him to say these things, and then the scribes wrote these things down, and that is confirming the Torah. But why would he confirm something that was already corrupted?
Because it's the book by God. So,
It's a book by who?
It's a book sent by God. You know.
It's a book sent by God. The Bible is a book. The Bible is the word of God. Is the Quran the word of God?
Yeah, it's the word of God. It's how God speaks to how the word of God. So nothing like the
God wrote the Bible, but somebody corrupted it. But the Quran can't be corrupted. No, that's what the Quran says. That's not what the Bible says. The Torah doesn't speak on that, because actually during the Passover we have to drink wine. So it's a commandment word at the time. That's in the Torah. Yeah, we understand. But what I'm asking is, if the Bible and the Torah is corrupted, why, after the death of Christ, Muhammad is using the Quran to confirm it? If it's corrupted, is he wrong?
No.
So he's confirming it. If he's confirming it, does that mean it's corrupted, or he's saying that this is true? I want to know. Yes. You mind if I?
Yeah. So we read a verse in the Bible on Torah, but we don't know if it has changed or this is
You don't know if it's changed.
Nobody knows. That's why God said you don't deny it, you don't say it's a lie, and you don't say it's a true. Only God knows.
How can you believe in it?
Not the Quran, the Torah.
Well,
and the Bible.
you as you taking your 6 articles of faith, right? You have to believe in the Psalms, the prophets, the Torah, and Injil. So why would you believe in that if you don't know whether or not it's true or not?
No, it's true. It's true. I told you, it's true.
It's corrupted, is it true?
Yeah, it's corrupted, but you don't deny. Don't say that the Bible isn't the word of God. It's the
So
word
if
of
it's
God, but
look,
it's corrupted.
if I took this Quran and I wrote my own stuff, right? Would you believe in it?
No.
No. So you're saying that somebody corrupted it.
I don't believe that the Bible, it's true, but I believe it's sent by God back then. So this is what I believe about. I believe all the books. It's not only that, it's also the Abrahamic ornaments, the Abrahamic book, and also the father of Sulaiman, Dawood.
David.
Yeah. David also had a book. Abraham had a book back then. So we believe on all them.
You believe in them, but you also believe that it was changed.
Yeah.
Even though Muhammad said that it wasn't.
No, he said that. Can I read it?
All right, I'll keep reading.
Can I read it?
You'll read it in Arabic after this.
And believe in what I have sent down, this Quran, confirming that which is with you, the Torah, and the Injil, the Gospel, and be not the first to disbelieve therein.
So the Quran is telling as a Muslim, you can't be the first to disbelieve therein or what's in this Bible. But if you believe that it's been tampered and you believe that it's been corrupted, then you can't truly believe it. You can't truly believe it, right? Okay, but read that again.
And believe in what I have sent down, this Quran.
So the Quran is telling you to believe that he sent this Quran down to what?
Confirming that which is with you.
Right, confirming which is already here.
Yeah.
Keep going, hold on.
The Torah and the Injil,
Right.
and be not the first to disbelieve therein.
But you said that you can't truly believe in the Torah because you believe that it's corrupted, but Muhammad and the Quran is telling you that you can't be the first to disbelieve in it.
Listen, it says that this Quran sent to show you what's the lead in the Bible and what's the lead in the Torah.
So so the Quran is correcting what's wrong.
Yeah.
So what's wrong? So you read the Quran, right?
Yeah.
You read the Quran?
Yeah.
So where in the Quran does it show, here it said this, but they changed it and it really means this? Let me get Surah 5 and 40. Do you know? Like where in the Quran it says the Bible was changed here and we're confirming it in the Quran?
I don't know, man. There is like a lot of space. I'm not a scholar.
Oh.
I'm a human. I commit sins. I make calculations before I do sins, but I believe this related to me. I've searched a lot. I've read some of the Bible, the Torah, watched videos, Googled, and I came out to find that the Quran is true.
Oh, the Quran is the truth?
Yeah.
All right, let's read what the Quran says.
Surah 5 and 44. Verily, we did send down the Torah to Moses. Therein was guidance and light.
So the Quran is saying that in the Torah is guidance and light. The Quran isn't saying that the Quran is guidance and light. It's saying that the Torah is the guidance and light, right? All right, let's read. We're reading the context. All right, let's start at 40. Let's start at 40. Nah, it's cool. We can go back to 40. I think it's 42. It's all right. No matter what, it's saying verily, right? Read it again.
Verily, we did send down the Torah to Moses. Therein was guidance and light.
Even though you're saying that that's out of context, the past, yeah, which is the guidance and light. Keep going. All right, let's keep reading so we understand.
The guidance and light by which the prophets who submitted themselves to Allah's will judged for the Jews.
So the way that the Jews submitted to Allah was by following the Torah, right? Keep going.
And the rabbis and the priests too judged for the Jews by the Torah after those prophets. For to them was entrusted the protection of Allah's book.
So the Quran is saying that the Jews are entrusted the protection of Allah's book. So even the Quran, whether you're saying that it was before or after, regardless, you don't know if there's any corruptions in there. You just assuming it. You don't know. So you don't know whether you should believe or not. So you're not being able to prove what you believe, even though Muhammad said, don't be the first to disbelieve in this Torah. The Quran, not only did Muhammad say, don't be the first to disbelieve it, but this is confirming it. It's also confirming that this book, the Torah, is Allah's book.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah. And the Jews are entrusted the protection of Allah's book, not the Muslims. Well, it's not telling us about the time of Moses. He's saying that the Torah, which was sent down to Moses, is letting us know what the Torah was. This was sent down to Moses, and this is the guidance and light. Understanding that the Quran is telling us that this is the guidance and light, why do the Muslims ignore reading it? The Torah. If they're saying the Torah is the guidance and light, and you saying you don't know whether or not there's corruptions in it, you can't prove it, why aren't you reading it?
Let me speak. Now, you go to any Quran, you will never find a Quran that's different than other Quran.
This is the noble Quran. This is the holy
I
Quran.
got one that's not like this, and they both the same thing.
Yeah, this is the noble. This is both of the noble, but they also have a holy Quran, right?
Holy Quran. You know, there's a difference in the way you pronounce the word.
Okay.
But in Arabic, there's many countries that have different.
A different dialect of the Arabic, right?
So there are scholars, they wrote it as their people pronounce words, but there's no a different word.
There's no difference.
That's the translation in the that's just for the English though, because in the Arabic, in the Holy Quran, the Arabic and the Holy Quran and the Noble Quran is going to be the exact same. So we just talking about the translation in the English. So when I get a Holy Quran and I read the Arabic, it's going to be the same way that it is the Arabic and the Noble Quran.
The Arabic won't be corrupted,
It's not going to be corrupted.
right? The Arabic won't be corrupted.
Yeah, but
Oh.
I'm saying words might be different in the Holy Quran than it is in the Noble in the English translation.
English is different,
But it's not different in the Arabic. It's not different in the Arabic. Okay. Well, we spoke to Muslims that said that they don't corrupt it, but the holy isn't. But okay. But keep reading this.
Let's say judge for the Jews, right? Judge for the Jews by the Torah after those prophets, for to them was entrusted the protection of Allah's book, and they were witnesses thereto. Therefore, fear not men, but fear me, O Jews, and sell not my verses for a miserable price. And whosoever does not judge by what Allah has revealed,
Right. So whoever, even a Muslim, if they don't judge by what Allah has revealed in the Torah,
such are the kafirun.
the kafirun is the disbelievers, right? Yeah, the kafirun is the disbelievers. Pagans, the pagans, right? Well, it's a disbeliever. Regardless, it's a disbeliever. So if you're, can I judge you, or only Allah could judge? Only Allah could judge. But here it says, whosoever doesn't judge by Allah's book is a disbeliever. So you're supposed to, according to the Quran, judgment is made by Allah's book, which is the guidance and the light and the instruction of God. So he's giving us instructions here, and he's saying, don't do this, don't do that, this is what you could do, this is what we need to do. And those who aren't doing these things, this is how we bring judgment upon them.
So somebody kills, you judge them by Quran. What does Quran say about murder? This is a sin. So what is the punishment of killing?
Where did that come from? That came from the Torah, right? Eye for eye, two, thou shalt not kill, things like that, right? Killing is a sin, but
So when you go to that person who committed a murder, you have all evidence that he did commit murder, you judge him based on what the Quran shows you how to judge him.
what the Quran tells you how to judge, or what the Bible, the Torah tells you how to judge. The Quran is telling you, you judge according to what the Torah tells you. You're saying that it's not saying, watch, read it again.
For the prophets who submitted themselves to Allah's will judge for the Jews, and the rabbis and the priests too judge for the Jews by the Torah after those prophets. For to them was entrusted the protection of Allah's book, and they were witnesses thereto. Therefore fear not men, but fear me, O Jews, and sell not my verses for a miserable price. And whosoever does not judge by what Allah has revealed, such are the Kafirun.
So if you don't judge by what Allah has revealed, which is the Torah, then those people are the disbelievers. Yeah, you can read it. My bad. So it's from, we read like 44 down to 40, just 44. Yep.
The context of the verse, it says the people who don't judge by how God teaches to judge.
How does God teach us to judge?
Let's say,
Is it according to the Torah, according to the Quran?
according to the Quran now?
It's
But back then, back at Moses' time, there was no Quran, so it was based on the Torah.
But there was a Quran in the times of Muhammad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Muhammad in the Quran is telling us to judge by the Torah.
No.
Why would he tell us to do that if that's not what we're doing? This was a conversation between Moses and who?
Yeah, he's telling you. God,
Suppose the Arabic says something up in your translation of the language.
So where do you find it in the Bible where God had a conversation between Moses?
Torah, yeah, it's Torah. I'm pretty sure that it's Torah. The Bible, I'm not sure.
You don't know?
Yeah.
So you're just assuming. You don't really know. You're just just saying it.
No, I'm not saying, like,
How do you serve Allah?
how do you serve Allah? You
Yeah.
pray 5 times.
Just pray 5 times? So a Christian could pray 5 times.
You pray 5 times, you say that there is no God but Allah, there is no, the Prophet Muhammad is the last prophet. You pray.
Isaiah 45, Surah 45 and 17. Look at it.
You pray, you fast in Ramadan. You fast in Ramadan and at the zakat, that's like after Ramadan, all that's
The poor people, they gotta get charity. So you got charity, you got Ramadan, and you got prayer. There's only one God. Go to Mecca. So to circumambulate the cobblestone and prostrate yourself to it. You got to circle it 7 times, right? That's the 5 pillars of Islam. So does the Jews do that? The Jews don't do that. So the Jews aren't Muslim.
There's a lot of Jews that
Well, they wasn't living there. They kind of was, in the Hadith it tells us they was in Khaybar. They was living in Khaybar. And it was a place where Muhammad was selling them to grow stuff, and they had to give Muhammad a percentage of what they grown. So they was like a slave.
No. It was Jews were living in Saudi Arabia, kind of Muhammad.
In Khaybar, right?
Yeah.
In Khaybar.
They were businessmen, they were sellers, and when Muhammad came, some of them, they collected him and they confirmed Islam, some of them they refused. So Muhammad at first, he didn't do anything to them, and then they allied with Quraysh.
The Quraysh, yeah. The non-believing Arabs. The Quraysh were the Arabs that didn't believe in Muhammad.
They didn't want, they thought that the last prophet is going to be Israelis, you know. They thought it's going to come from a Jew race, but he came from Arab, so a lot of them they refused to do, and they were waiting for him.
Of course, was Muhammad's forefather.
They were waiting for Muhammad. The Jews were waiting for Muhammad, but then they know that he's Arab, so they don't follow him. Not all of them, some of them follow them. Then so that's Arab. That's what the prophets were doing.
Yeah, all of the prophets were children of Israel, children of Yaqub.
That's all the prophets after Jacob.
After Jacob. Yeah, they were, well, Abraham, he was a prophet. Isaac was a prophet. Jacob was a prophet. Ishmael was a prophet? What did he do? What did he prophesy? Do you know what a prophet is?
Yeah, prophet.
Go to Jeremiah 28 and 8. Hold on, matter of fact, let's read this real quick. Let's read this.
Surah 45, ayah 17, and gave them clear proofs in matters by revealing to them the Torah. Surah 45 and 16, and indeed we gave the children of Israel.
Who's the we? He said, and indeed we gave the children of Israel. Keep going.
We gave the children of Israel the scripture.
Who is the we that gave the children of Israel the scripture?
The God.
God? How many gods is that?
One.
One? Do you say one? When you're speaking about one person, do you say we?
He speaks, the gods use that term.
He uses that term, so there's more than one God.
No. He uses it as, I don't know how to explain it, but my English is not that fluent. If it was in Arabic, I would translate, I would explain it to you, but...
So that's corrupted.
No. Can I read it also?
Yeah, I would like for you to read it. I would like to get understanding. This one here, 45 and 16. Still says we, right?
Yeah.
So there's more than one.
We don't know everything. No, this is the thing, believe. You're not sure 100%. There's no, there's evidence, right? But there's a belief.
So you can't prove anything.
No, you can't.
Okay.
Can you prove that God exists? No, you can't.
But we can with the Torah.
No, you can't.
Yes, we can. Like I said, we have prophecy. Like if you ask me why do I believe in the Torah, I'm gonna tell you because there's prophecies in the Bible that came to pass, and we can prove we believe in the Torah. We follow Torah. We are the children. We're the children of Israel. We're the children of Yaqub.
Okay. Let me ask you. What do you think of the Israelis that lives now in Israel?
What do we think about the
The
Israelis?
son the son of Jacob.
They are not they're the sons of Jacob. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna go to the words of Isa. I'm gonna go to the words of Jesus. Isa, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Revelation. You believe in Jesus? I do believe he was a prophet. Why not? Well, the Jewish, the Israelis don't believe that he was a prophet, but we're not Israeli, we're Israelites. But I'm gonna show you how they're not the real Jews, right? Let me get. I'm gonna show you.
How many Torah is there?
How many Torahs?
Yeah.
There's only one Torah. But there's 5 books. There's 5 books in the Torah. That's the book Genesis. You got Exodus, Deuteronomy, Leviticus, and Numbers. These are the 5 books that make up the Torah.
So why are the Israelis that don't believe in
Herod the Great was the first Jew.
Are you guys believe?
Well, let me show you. Right, bring this up. Well, there's not all the Jewish don't, because they have Messianic Jews that believe in Jesus. There's some that believe in Jesus, but there's some that's only Torah.
Herod the Great.
Huh?
That he's not the real Christ.
They say that he's not the real Messiah.
Yeah, he's not the real Messiah.
Yeah, but we don't believe what they believe. Right? Let me show you. Bring this up. Revelation 2 and 9. Isa tells us about these people.
They believe based on what? I'm asking you that they believe based on what?
Their belief is based on what? That's what I'll ask. Like we come out here and we want to talk to the Jewish people, but they don't like talking to us because we go into the Bible and we can prove, like with prophecy, we can prove Isa. We can prove the Messiah coming in 30 AD with the prophecies. Exactly the time that he came.
Wait, let me ask, do you believe Muhammad? Do you believe in Muhammad or not?
Well, let's get to that. All right, let's prove Jesus, right? Let's prove that they're not the real Jews. Brings up.
Revelation 2 and 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews.
You know what a blasphemy is? It's a lie. So like a blasphemy is like a big lie. So Jesus, Isa is saying, I know the blasphemy, the lie of them that say they are Jews.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not,
They're really not.
but are the synagogue of Satan.
The synagogue of Satan. You see what they're doing out there? They are the synagogue. They're the chief house of Satan. They're not the real Jews. Do you know how the Jewish people got there? 1948, the Balfour Declaration, the British, they were in Germany, and the British gave them the land of Israel in 1948. Yeah. So we know that they weren't always there. They're not the real people, you know what I mean? And Christ knew that was going to happen. Yeah, they were from Europe. They wasn't from the lineage of Israel, the lineage of Yaqub. They're not the real children.
I know that the Torah that Muhammad is coming. It was confirmed in Torah that Muhammad is coming.
Where?
But in Torah.
Where?
I know the I searched for it a long time ago.
Okay, but we would need you to show us to prove it. But you asked me if I believe in Muhammad, right?
Yeah.
Do I believe what you're asking me? Do I believe that Muhammad was a prophet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Prophet.
Let's read Surah 45 and 16.
Surah 45 and 16. And indeed, we gave the children of Israel the scripture
So like you said, Allah, the we is Allah. He gave the children of Israel the scripture.
and the understanding of the scripture.
The reason why them Jewish people don't know that Isa is the Messiah, because the understanding of the scripture was given to the children of Israel, not to them, right? Keep going.
And its laws,
Laws was given to Torah, which is the laws was given to the children of Israel.
and the prophethood.
The prophethood was given to the children of Israel. According to Allah, was Muhammad a child of Israel? Was he?
But there were many prophets that were Israel.
Who?
Noah.
Who was a prophet that was not an Israelite?
Noah.
No one was a prophet that wasn't an Israelite. But Allah is saying that the prophethood was given to the children of Israel. So do you know what a prophet is?
A prophet, a messenger from God.
Let's go to, hold this. Let me get Jeremiah 28 and 8. I'm gonna show you what a prophet is. According to what was given to children of Israel, right? Let me get 69.
Jeremiah chapter 28 and verse 8. The prophets that had been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil of pestilence.
So the prophets that came before Jeremiah and after Jeremiah prophesied against kingdoms, nations, of war, of disease, of things that happen, right? Keep going.
The prophet which prophesieth of peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that the Lord hath truly sent him.
So when if a prophet is truly a prophet, they're going to say something is going to happen. And then that's going to happen in the future. And then when that comes to pass, we truly know that a prophet was with us. So can you show us a prophecy that Muhammad made that came to pass?
You guys have to prepare myself for
You don't know of a prophecy?
yeah.
So how can you believe he's a prophet?
Can you give me a prophecy of Moses?
Well, we know Moses was a prophet because the Quran is telling us that the prophethood was given to the children of Israel. So we know that he's a prophet. He said something was going to happen and it came to pass. But you believe that Muhammad is a prophet, right? Moses, we could get into a whole lot of what Moses said. We can get into a whole lot. There's so much information in here that we could get in. The children of Israel will be on slave ships. They will be scattered amongst the earth, right? They'll be serving their enemies. They'll be killing each other for having an evil eye, looking at each other wrong and killing each other. These are all things that Moses said would happen to the children of Israel. We know, we're not here to ask, because you didn't ask me if I believed that whether Moses was a prophet. We know that Moses was a prophet. What I'm asking you is, you believe that Muhammad was a prophet. So can you prove that? Can you show us a prophecy that he made? But you can't, right? You can't.
I'm not memorizing Quran.
So you can't go to the Quran to show that Muhammad was a prophet. We're going to go to it for you, all right?
Sure.
I'm going to show you a prophecy in the Quran, all right? So bring this up.
Surah 69 and 44. And if he, Muhammad, had forged a false saying concerning us, Allah, we surely would have seized him by his right hand or with power and might.
So if Muhammad says something falsely, right, Allah would seize him with power and might.
And then we certainly would have cut off his life artery, aorta.
So if Muhammad says something falsely, Allah will cut off Muhammad's aorta. You believe in hadith? You believe in hadith or sunnah?
Hadith of the Prophet, yeah, I did.
Oh, the hadith is of the Prophet Muhammad?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we're going to read Sahih al-Bukhari 44:28. You believe in Sahih al-Bukhari, right? But you believe in Sahih al-Bukhari, right? Hold on, let me finish, because as soon as I finish, because I'm showing you a prophecy in the Quran, right? So Allah said if Muhammad says something falsely against him, that he would cut off his aorta, he would kill him by cutting his artery. That was in the Quran. That was in Surah. That was in. This is al-Haqqa, the truth. So 69 to 44, right? So 48. So you can, yeah. Al-Haqqa means truth, right? Right? Hold on. What we want to see, we understand is that if Muhammad says something falsely concerning Allah, Allah will cut off his aorta, right? Yes or no? Yes, right? That's what it says?
Yeah.
Right? So if Muhammad said anything falsely, he'll cut off his aorta. Let's read this. It's Sahih al-Bukhari 44:48.
44:28.
Oh, Salaki.
Sahih al-Bukhari 44:28 narrated Aisha.
You know who Aisha is? All right, keep going.
The prophet in his ailment in which he died used to say, "Oh Aisha, I still feel the pain caused by the food I ate at Khaybar, and at this time I feel as though my aorta is being cut from that poison."
So did Muhammad die by his aorta being cut? Yeah, so look, you go to sunnah.com, right? So look, it's 44:28, Sahih al-Bukhari. Sahih al-Bukhari 44:28.
Yeah.
So Muhammad's aorta got cut, right? So that means Muhammad was a false prophet.
Yeah, that's based on the Bukhari. That's not in the Quran.
That's not the Quran,
That's
but
not-
you said you believe in hadith.
That's not Muhammad hadith.
That's not Muhammad's hadith, but you said, so that's not true.
That's Bukhari.
How did Muhammad die?
He died by the poison.
He died by poison. Did that say he died by poison?
Yeah, it says he died by poison.
So it's true.
Wait.
Yeah, you can see it. You can see it.
Narrated by Aisha.
This is what we're talking about.
Yeah.
We're talking about Sahih al-Bukhari.
Someone with Bukhari. But I don't know what does this word mean, Bukhari.
Well, it's a lot of words because al-lam and meme, right? What is it? Aleph, lam, meme is the words of God. Not even the angels know what them words are, right?
It's not just them.
It's not just
Surah
them.
3 is going to start off and say the same thing. So it's saying that Allah only has understanding of these words, so they can mean different things.
Right. So Aleph, lam, meme, like these couple of these characters, you wouldn't even understand. So, but we have the translators. These are Arabic translators translating it into the English, and we see that Muhammad's aorta got cut, right?
Not related by poison.
So his aorta, his artery got cut. Read it again. So this is corrupted? Oh, okay, keep going, read it again.
Whoa. The prophet, in his ailment in which he died, used to say, "Oh Aisha, I still feel the pain caused by the food I ate at Kaibar, and at this time I feel as if my aorta is being cut from that poison."
So Aisha is a liar? Aisha's not a liar? His aorta was cut. Yeah, so the Quran says that if Muhammad said anything falsely, then he will cut his aorta, and we see his aorta being cut. So I know you can't show us anything in the Quran of Muhammad making a prophecy, but we're showing you in the Quran, that the prophecy, the only prophecy that we see is Muhammad being a false prophet. Do you agree? The only prophecy that we see in the Quran that Allah said something was going to happen, right? And then it came to pass. He said, if you lie, I'm going to cut your aorta. That's what a prophecy is. So then we see that happening in the hadith later, right? Muhammad dying by his aorta getting cut off. So that was a prophecy. If he said something falsely, he's going to die by his aorta getting cut. He died that way. So he's a false prophet, right? You don't sound too sure. I'm not Muslim though. How long you been a Muslim? Since you was born. You can't show me a prophecy Muhammad made?
No, I'm not a Muslim. I'm not a scholar. I try to repent to God. I try to pray.
But you don't know what the Quran says.
I give you a prophecy with Muhammad.
Where is it?
He went to the Jews. He went to the Jew. This and so he went to the Jew and he.
Just let him, because right now you just exegeting a little bit, trying to paraphrase, right?
No, he went to the Jewish. The Jewish asked him about three things, so they believed in him. They asked him about the Qarnayn. He was a king who ruled the whole world. One of the 4 kings, was the Qarnayn.
I don't know who that is.
I know his name. I talked about
Can you show us?
About the boys that slept 300 years in the cave. The story. It's in the Torah.
You talking about Lot?
No, there's in the Torah, the Bible, there's a story about boys that they were believing in the God. But because they didn't believe in God, so they ran to the cave.
Nah, it's not that they didn't believe in God. It was Obadiah. They was killing those who believed in God. So they ran and hid in the cave so that they could keep the Sabbath and all that. And Obadiah helped them find this place to hide. So, but that already happened. That's not a prophecy.
Yeah, but Muhammad didn't know how to write. He didn't know how to read. Right?
He didn't know how to write or read, so he couldn't have read the Bible to say what it says, right? So Muhammad's prophecy or Muhammad's revelation was about the children of Israel and the Torah. So Muhammad's prophecy, Muhammad's revelation, what Allah or Jibril revealed to him was about the children of Israel.
No, the Jew asked Muhammad about the truth, so they believed in him.
What it says is, because what Allah told him, because he didn't read the Bible, to be able to say that the Torah is the instruction of Allah's book and it's the book of Allah, and that the children of Israel is the favorite of Allah. So what Jibril revealed to Muhammad was that the children of Israel, the children of Yaqub, was Allah's favorite people.
No, we believe that most of the prophets are from Jacob's race.
All of the prophets, according to the Quran, is of the children of Israel.
Not all of them, most of them.
So what other one wasn't? Tell me one prophet that wasn't.
Hud.
Hud is a children of. Who is that?
I know.
You don't know who he is? What is it? So show me a prophecy he made. He showed you according to the Torah, according to the prophets, because the Quran is telling you that the prophethood was given to the children of Israel, right? So when we go to the prophets to see what a prophet is, it's a person that says something is going to happen, and then when it happens, we know that there was a prophet among you. You couldn't show me anything that a prophecy that Muhammad made. We showed you that a prophecy in the Quran is that if he said anything falsely, he would get killed by Allah by getting his aorta beat cut off. And according to the hadith, he got his aorta cut off. So that proves that Muhammad was a false prophet. So now you're going to go to another person that came from Yemen and say that he was a prophet. So you would have to do the same thing. With that same logic, you would have to prove that the person from Yemen said something was going to happen and then it came to pass.
Listen, believe that the Bible and Torah is more like a story than the story.
So the Torah is a story. It's not the guidance and light of Allah.
Guidance, but at the same time, there's a lot of stories.
But the Quran tells us to make judgment according to the Torah. So it's more than just a story. It's a way of living, right?
You're not understanding the context.
It's a story of who?
He's telling Muhammad what he told the king of God, tell Moses.
Right. So it's about the Jews. Okay. So that's what was revealed to Muhammad. Like I said, you just agreed with me. The thing that was revealed to Muhammad was the Jews.
That revealed.
What Jibril revealed to Muhammad was the history of the Jews.
Yeah.
So,
What's up with that?
well, it's not that nothing is wrong with it. It's just that you asked me, do I believe that Muhammad was a prophet? So we showed you that Muhammad was a false prophet according to the Quran and Hadith. And saying that, understanding that, we truly believe in what the Bible says because there's actual prophecies that came to pass in the Bible. And all not only does the Bible tell us what happened, but Jibril came and told Muhammad everything about that Bible. So the Quran is confirming what the Bible says. So we have not only the Bible, prophecy, history, and archaeology, but we also have the Quran that says this is true as well. It was true?
Yeah.
Where does it say it's not true no more?
No, I told you, I'm not memorizing Quran. I'm not.
You know what this sounds like?
Taking notes. Oh, okay, let's take notes.
Why not? This is what you believe in, right?
I believe in God. I searched back when I was.
You don't know what you don't know what you believe about
No,
God.
I know what I believe in God. I know
What about God though? What about God do you believe?
I believe that God created the earth, created everything, and created us, created Adam, and Adam did the sins of the earth.
I'm gonna show you something. Let me see if you believe this. Let me get 2nd Ezra chapter. I understand. Oh, I can bring it out. I can show you. Okay. Nah, it's alright. We don't need to show him story because he don't know the story. Let's just go to the prophets so that he can know that it's true because the Quran is saying that the prophets is true. So go to 2nd Ezra chapter. What is it? 6 and 54, right?
The Adam, nothing doing?
Yeah, 6 and 54. Yeah, we study, we believe this, like you say you believe, but you don't know what you believe. We say we believe because we take notes, we study, we read, we prove things, you know what I mean? So we believe it strongly, but that was given to the children of Israel. The service of God, loving God, Allah choosing the children of Israel to be his favorite, we are them, right? So that's why we have the understanding. Bring us up.
2nd Ezra 6 and 54. And after these, Adam, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures.
You believe that God created Adam, right? Yeah, keep going.
Of him come we all.
Everybody comes from Adam. Keep going.
And the people also whom thou hast chosen.
But there's a chosen that came from Adam as well. The chosen people.
You guys believe that you guys are the chosen ones.
According to the Torah, we are. According to Allah, we are.
You guys believe that.
Who are the children of Israel today?
No, you guys believe that you guys are the favorite of God.
We are the favorite of God. We're stronger, we're faster, we dance better, we cook better, we fight better. Your woman love us, you know what I mean? Like,
They think this is bad, this is right. They think
What's-
that this is right.
what's right?
Like there's people, you can't choose one, the Jew or a Muslim or a
Hold on. Did the Quran tell us that Allah's favorite people was the children of Israel? It didn't? It didn't say that?
They think they're the favorite because
But that's not what the Quran is saying. Look,
You the chosen.
you said you believe in the Quran.
no way. Hold on. You guys believe you are the favorite of God and you want to have
What I want to know is who is the favorite of God, according to the Quran.
You are the favorite human. It's okay.
All right, so you read it. It says, O children of Israel, right? You read it. O children of Israel, remember my favor, which I bestowed upon you. He's telling them to remember. He's not telling them to forget. And fulfill your obligation to my covenant. He's telling them, make sure you keep my covenant, and so that he can keep his covenant with us. But what I'm asking, I'm showing you, according to the Quran, according to what you believe in, the favorite of Allah is the children of Israel, right?
Yeah, so you know was Isaac, prophet Isaac.
Isaac, yes.
Isaac, the father of Jacob.
Isaac is the father of Jacob.
Yeah, and every prophet has like a prayer to pray to like one prayer. And speak prayer.
I don't know what the heck. What I'm asking is that the Quran tell us that the favorite of Allah is the children of Israel.
They were the favorite.
But they're not no more.
They're not no more.
So why is Muhammad telling the children of Israel to remember that they're the favorite?
He reminds them that they were the favorite.
Allah is telling Muhammad that, O children of Israel, remember my favor. Remember that you're my favorite. Why would he tell them to remember if it's not the favorite no more?
Not,
All right, yeah.
not
That's-
the original
that's
though.
right.
Oh, okay. You know, this is Muhammad. Yeah.
Yeah, you can move that. You can take it off.
So yeah, he favored Israel by sending a lot of prophets to them.
Well, the prophets are the children of Israel.
The prophets.
Are the children of Israel.
Yeah, because Isaac, he prayed that all the kings, all the rich people, all the prophets came from his race.
So Allah's favorite people is the children of Israel.
That's Isaac's prayer that all the prophets.
We're talking about Muhammad. We're not going to Isaac. We're showing Muhammad, Angel Jibril. Allah telling Angel Jibril to tell Muhammad that the favorite of Allah is the children of Israel.
Talking about what God told them back then. You know, we're not living in
Did
Muhammad.
he say, remember?
He's telling them the story, like what God told the Jews back then.
So where in the story did he say that they're no longer the favorite?
Yeah, I don't know. There's like how many verses are there? I'm not prepared.
I know, but I'm showing you that Allah's favorite people is the children of Israel. All right, so look, forget it. How old was Aisha?
Aisha, when he married her, she was like, I think 8 or 9 or 12.
Huh?
9 or 12.
She was 6 years old when he married her. How old? When he said that he was going to marry her, but what does consummate mean?
He didn't marry till 9.
He had sex with her when she was 9.
Yeah, but she was
So Muhammad isn't a prophet; he's a pedophile.
So,
If I had sex with a 9-year-old girl, would I be a pedophile?
yeah.
Now, so it wasn't like that before.
Because there's another one, you know, back then, now it's different too.
But last year, Saudi Arabia just made the legal age from Arab women from 13 to get married to 9 years old. You don't know that? You know that? You know that Saudi Arabia and Mecca said that they changed the law of a girl getting married, it was 13. But now they changed it to 9 years old. So it's not before because it's right now. I'll show you. Somebody got my phone? You got my phone? Somebody got my phone.
You got his phone?
Oh, this is my phone. I got too many pockets. All right, I'm gonna show you.
Too many holes.
So let me ask you a question. You guys believe that you are the favorite of God, right?
We are the favorite of God.
Isn't that racist?
Isn't that racist? Yeah, I think so.
racist.
Yeah, but so Allah is racist.
No, so you believe that you're racist. No, you said you believe that.
I believe that I'm the favorite of Allah, but Allah, if you're saying that there's racist and you're saying Allah is racist, okay, so Allah used to be racist. So hold on. If we believe that we're the favorite of Allah because the book says it, right? The book says it, but you're saying that it used to be. They're not the favorite no more, right?
He didn't say you're the favorite. He said he favored you.
Yeah, so he favored you. Go to Surah 2 and 122. Go to Surah 2 and 122, because it's going to tell us in Surah 2 and 122 that Allah put the children of Israel above all other people. That's racist, right? If I say I'm above you, would that be racist? Right? But if I said I'm favored over you, is that racist? But you just said I was racist because I said that I was the favorite of Allah.
You believe that you're the only people that goes to heaven. You believe that a person is
Where do we find out about heaven? The prophets,
I
right?
believe that if I want to become a Jew, can I become a Jew? My mother is a Jew.
You can't become, can I become an Arab?
Yeah, so you become a Jew.
You can't become, Jewish and Jew is not the same thing. I can become a Muslim, but I can't become an Arab, right? Well, you can become Jewish with them curly heads, right? But with us, you can't become the children of Israel. The promises, the scriptures, the understanding of the scriptures, the laws, and the prophethood was given to the children of Israel. You can't become that. Can you become that?
So you guys believe that you're the favorite and all the...
I don't believe that. Muhammad believes it. Yes or no?
No, he said we are the favorite.
The children of Israel.
We are the faster.
Stronger. Black, Hispanics, and Native Indians were stronger, we're faster, we're greater, and otherwise
All
different.
other races
Tell me one great Arab.
Please, I'll wait.
Can you tell me one great Arab?
I'll wait.
Can you tell me one great Arab?
great Arab.
Like one is like a great Arab. Tell me a great
Everybody
Arab.
would be like,
One great Jew. We got Muhammad Ali. We got Michael Jordan. Mayweather. We got Sammy Sosa. Well, we got who? Manny Pacquiao. Nah, Manny Pacquiao. Nah. But
Denzel Washington.
Denzel, yeah, all these great.
All
people.
these great, what you mean?
Yeah, look at that.
Everybody.
These are all great people. Kobe De La Hoya, right? Tito Trinidad, right? What else we got? Huh? Israeli is not Israeli makes you a citizen of Israel. Like we already showed you, the Jewish people got the land of Israel in 1948. They're not the real Jews. The real Jews is Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian people. And with us, you can see the only one that can go toe to toe with a Negro is a Hispanic. So age 13 to 9 are marriage. And this was in 2024, right? Look, it says Iraq's amend personal status law could make 9-year-old brides. The Muslims is making 9-year-old girls brides. Yeah, let's accept that so you can see it. So this was in September 19, 2024. This wasn't in 600 AD. With times of Muhammad. So even today, Arabs are married. A 9-year-old, a girl should be primary in school. She is not old enough to drive a car, vote, or hold a job. But according to some Iraqi lawmakers, she is old enough to be in a wedding dress. But you said today, if I had sex with a 9-year-old girl, I would be a pedophile. But Muhammad had sex with a 9-year-old girl, so he would be a pedophile, right? She can't have sex with me if she's not married and if she doesn't have her period. Yeah, so as long as she's married and has her period, you can have sex with her if she's 9 years old, right?
Some of girls they get sexual, some of girls they get like some but it's like
Would I be a pedophile if I had sex with I married a 9-year-old girl, she had her period, and I had sex with her? Would I be a pedophile?
An example, okay, if a 30 years old has a sex with 17 years old,
Was Muhammad 17 years old, or was he 65?
I'm telling you about the laws now because
That's not what it's saying here. That's not what it's saying here. No 17-year-old should be having sex with. Nobody should be touching on a 9-year-old girl. Do you think that it's okay to have sex with 9-year-old girls? Yes or no?
no.
So it was okay for Muhammad.
back then, she was spreading message.
So it was okay for Muhammad to penetrate as a 60-year-old, to penetrate himself into a 9-year-old child. That was okay.
Back then,
That was okay. Yes or no?
back then, it depends on the laws. I'll give you an example.
Oh, so if the law says that we can have sex with a 9-year-old girl, it's okay with you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, I'll give you an example.
Okay, as long as they say we're allowed to have sex with 9-year-old girls, you're going to have sex with a 9-year-old girl. I'm trying to hear you out. Huh?
Gotta make him take his mask off if you gonna say some shit.
Yeah, he's not though. Go ahead though.
In your case, if you want to have sex with them, in your case, if you are older than 18, you can have
Sex with an 18-year-old.
no, you can have 16-year-old.
We're not talking about a 6-year-old. We're talking about 9 years old. It's based on puberty. The community. Oh, so if the Arab community says that it's okay to have sex with 9-year-old girls, then it's okay.
No, it's not okay.
You just said that if it was okay with the community.
I'll tell you something. You can't have a debate with someone who's not prepared.
Well, are you not prepared to answer whether or not having sex with a 9-year-old girl is okay or not?
I'm not just what the joint and children from that.
We're not asking about the Quran, but we're asking is it okay for a man, a grown man, to have sex with a 9-year-old girl? Yes or no?
No.
No, it was okay for Muhammad.
I gotta go.
Oh, praise the Lord. Amen. Y'all better get out of this Islam, man.
With a scholar. Are you a scholar?
A what? A scorner?
There is a scholar.
A scorner?
A scholar.
A scholar, yes. I'm a scholar, obviously, in the Quran and the Bible.
Yeah, go find a scholar and make a debate.
How about you tell him to have a debate with me, because we've been looking for you.
I haven't found here.
Yeah, E-Mans be running.
So your email, we're going to be out here every Sabbath day. So right now for a month, we're going to be out here every, what's today, Wednesday? We're going to be out here every Wednesday at 5 o'clock. So tell your email that, show him the video. It's going to be on YouTube. Follow Genesis Philly. And show him that you saying it's called Genesis Philly. Yeah, look it up. I'll show you if you want to look up on YouTube, and I'll show you. Okay. Tell him like these Israelites are destroying Islam out here. You need to go out there and shut these guys up.
What's your point of
Well, my point is that there's a favorite people of Allah, right? Our Rabbit King?
He talking. He just talking.
Oh, okay. So our point of being out here is showing that there's a favorite people of Allah. They're the children of Israel. You don't know who the children of Israel is today. We know that it's the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Indian. But even according to you, the children of Israel do not follow Quran and Sunnah. They follow the Torah, they follow the Psalms, the Prophets, and the Injil. That's what they're supposed to follow, not Islam. So we out here to let the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians that's putting money in the Sadaqah box up in the masjid to stop putting money in the Sadaqah box in the masjid and stop following Allah, because Allah is blowing y'all up. Like, if he's not working for y'all, how do you think he's going to work for us? Do y'all pray in Mecca? Y'all circumambulate the Kaaba 5-7 times and prostrate to it? Y'all pray 5 times a day, right? And he's still blowing y'all up. Yeah. So it doesn't work. Your God is not real.
Why is it not working with us and it's working with you?
Because it's working with us. Because we're out here, right? High school dropouts, teaching you about your God. And showing blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians who their God is. We don't smoke weed no more. We don't sell drugs. We don't throw the gun in our people's face no more and tell them to empty their pockets, right? It's things that we did as a black and brown community that we cannot stop doing. But if we turn to God, he's going to save us from the hand of our enemies. If we turn to God, he's going to blow up them Palestinians. If we turn to God, he's going to blow up them Israelis for us. Right? And this is what we need to do. This is the land of our captivity. America has raped, robbed, murdered, and enslaved blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, just like the Torah said would happen. And because we're not listening to God, but following the Muslims, it's not saving us. But if we come back to the Torah, like the Quran says, then Allah will turn back to us. So that's what we out here to let the children of Israel, the children of Yaqub, the favorite of Allah, we out here to let them know. Forsake that Islam and come back to the Torah.
All praise.
Up here, we've been we wasn't up here long when you popped up. We came out like 5 o'clock.
Tell them how you stay here.
We'll be here. You want to come back?
No, I'm just asking.
We'll probably be out for like 3 hours, so from 5 to 8.
So you come every week for like 5 hours?
We come twice a week.
Twice a week?
Yeah. Saturdays we out for like 4 hours.
You come twice a week?
Y'all think having sex with a 9-year-old girl is okay? No, but this Arab does.
You come to the street twice a week?
Yeah, twice a week.
To say people you are the favorite of God.
No, to tell the favorite of God. Not to tell them that they are the favorite of God. They are the favorite of God. But we're out here to tell them to turn back to God and leave Islam and Christianity.
She said no.
All right, man. I appreciate your honesty. All right? I appreciate his honesty. A little bit of honesty, but you said enough.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not supporting.
All praise to the Most
You're 18 years old?
So you can't think of the people here. I know everything.
He came in here before he was 18 years old. He was in the truth before he was 18 years old. So he started following God truly before he was 18. That's not an excuse for you to say, I don't want to follow Allah. You say that you're a believer of Allah and don't know nothing about the Quran. You don't know nothing about Allah. So what you need to do is stop making excuses, right? And learn what you believe in.
I respect your belief. I'm not saying it's wrong. But I also respect other people.
Well, your belief is that Muhammad is a false prophet and he's a pedophile.
You can't disrespect other people that believe, you know.
I respect. You follow a pedophile that you call a prophet. That's what you want to do. But I don't respect my people doing it.
You know,
That's right.
when I hear about Jews and Jewish religion,
We're not Jewish, and this is not a religion. This is an inheritance.
you're Jewish.
We're not Jewish. If I say Jewish, childish, does that mean you're a child? Jew. We're the Jews. We are the children of Israel, the children of Yaqub. We're not. It's not a religion. This is our history. This Bible is the history of the children of Yaqub. It has it talks about you. It talks about Ishmael and being the son of Abraham, and Abraham kicked you out with your mom Hagar, right? And gave you a bottle of water, said kick rocks.
No.
Yeah, he did.
He left them at Mecca, but he didn't kill them.
No, he said, get out. See, you don't know the Torah. You don't read the Torah to gain understanding. So, and the understanding wasn't given to you. According to the Quran, the understanding was given to the children of Israel. So even if you try to understand it, you're reading the Quran and you're reading it in Arabic and you still like, I can't believe this says this, right? You don't even know what it's saying. We know what it's saying and we understand it because the understanding was given to us. No matter how much you do, or you're only going to pray 5 times a day and just believe, but you're not going to follow anything. We already did that.
No, there's no respect for Muslims.
What are Muslims doing for Mexicans right now? What are Muslims doing for what Donald Trump is doing to bring them ice against them for their immigration? Why are you not being deported back to Mecca?
That's a good question.
You American? Yeah, but so was a Mexican. A Mexican is American. This was their land. But what I want to know is, that's fine. What I want to know is, what are the Arabs doing for the Mexicans? Nothing. But you want us to respect you and your religion and what's going on in Palestine, but y'all not fighting for us. Y'all want us to fight for y'all because y'all need us to fight for y'all. Right? Because as long as we fight for y'all, God stops fighting for us. As long as we fight and we protest for Palestine, God is not fighting for us. But if we fight for God, God is going to blow Palestine up.
Who said fight for us?
Well, I want to know is, what are you doing for us?
Well, why do we have to do something?
You don't have to do anything for us, but it's the proof. It just proves that nobody cares about us. They rape, robbed, murdered, and enslaved us. And the Arabs gonna come over here and they gonna become citizens. But the Mexicans and Native Indians, the Jamaicans and the Haitians gonna get sent back. They're gonna treat us like that, but they're not gonna treat you like that. Because God is punishing us. He's not punishing you, but he's punishing Palestine and the Israelis right now because we're turning to God. Let me get Exodus 23 and 22. Let me get Leviticus 26 and 40. Yeah, I know. You already did that.
Have a good one.
All right, man. We're going to show, man. Most eyes are blowing these sand niggas up. Yeah.
He wanted
Exodus 23 and 22. But if thou shalt indeed obey his voice and do all that I speak, then I will be an enemy unto thine enemies and an adversary unto thine adversaries.
We listen to God, then God is going to be an enemy to our enemies and an adversary to our adversaries. That's an adversary. That's an enemy because some Arabs had you Negroes as slaves. Muhammad right, was forcing Negroes to grow crops, and Muhammad was taxing and forcing them to give them a percentage of a damn ghetto.
Dealing with the booty unjustly.
Yeah, man. It's crazy. He's gonna fight for us. Let me get this in Leviticus 26 and 40.
Leviticus chapter 26 and verse 40. If they
Yo, you an Israelite, king. You out here just prove, man. You gotta get out that Islam and that Christianity, man. You a child of God, you hear me? Follow the Torah, right? Keep going.
Leviticus 26 and verse 40. If they shall confess their iniquity and the iniquity of their fathers.
Right? No, see, when he said that we not the favorite no more. But him saying that we not the favorite is the same saying like the covenant is not with us no more, right? But because we broke the covenant not with us no more. That's what a Muslim gonna say. But he said, if we admit, if we profess our sins, the same sins that we did to break the covenant,
with their trespass, which they trespassed against me, and that also they hated, they had walked contrary unto me.
right, you walk contrary unto God by following Islam and following Christianity. You got Arabs that have been Muslim their whole life and don't even know the Quran. And y'all out here learning from the same people that know nothing about what they believe in. So you can't know nothing about what you believe in. Y'all just blind believers. Y'all like, I'ma just pray. It's the same as a Christian. All the Christian does is pray, and all the Muslim does is pray, right? They keep Christmas. Christians keep Christmas. Muslims keep Ramadan. You know what I mean? It's the same thing. It's Christianity. Keep going.
And that I also have walked contrary unto them.
Right, but God's walk contrary to us, King, because we want to follow the Arabs and follow Muhammad and follow Christianity, but we're not following the Most High. What's up, King? All praise to the Most High. So God walking contrary unto us, King. Our kids is dying. Right, our people's getting deported. Jamaicans, Haitians, Puerto Ricans, Cubans, Colombians. They. Yeah, I do. Once he said on that scooter with that joint, right? I mean, we getting deported, they attacking us, right? We becoming a prey unto these people, but these Arabs out here being immigrants too, right? These East Indians immigrants, these Chinese immigrants, but they not running down on them, right? Keep going.
And that I also have walked contrary unto them.
Right, because we walking contrary to God, God is walking contrary to us, but we don't even understand that America's about to get blown up. So with the Most High taking his children and bringing them out of the land of America, which is about to get blown up. Our people don't even understand, like we fighting to be in a land that's about to get destroyed. When the Most High is probably saving some of our people. Keep going.
And had brought them into the land of their enemies.
Right. God brought us into the land of our enemies. The Arabs not in the land of their enemies. The East Indian, the Chinese, the white man, the Arab man, they not in the land of their enemies. But you in the land of your enemy. Right? He said that this was going to happen to us because we're not walking with him. Keep going.
If then their uncircumcised hearts be humbled, and they then accept of the punishment of their iniquity, then will I remember my covenant with Jacob.
He's going to remember. A Muslim going to say that the covenant is taken from the children of Jacob, the children of Israel. But the Torah, what they supposed to believe in according to the Quran is saying that this is confirming the Torah, and the Torah is instruction and guidance and light, and is Allah's book, verbatim. Verbatim, this Arab was just here agreeing to everything. Even though he was fighting against it, he read it in the Arabic and he had to agree, right? Since we're not following after this, and we're going to be punished. But when we turn back, he's going to turn back to us. Keep going.
And my covenant with Isaac, and also my covenant with Abraham, will I remember, and I will remember the land.
Remember the land. But we're turning back. You see brothers like this, is a small body right here. But there's brothers like this turning back to the Lord everywhere in the United States. And he said he's going to remember the land of Israel. So what's happening in Palestine, what's happening in Israel, is everything that God is doing because we're turning back. God is going to fight for us. Let me get that again in Exodus 23 and 22. You got it?
Exodus 23 and 22. But if thou shalt indeed obey his voice and do all that I speak, then I will be an enemy unto thine enemies, and an adversary unto thine adversaries.
Right, yo, that main camera, bro. Right, an enemy unto our enemies and our adversary unto our adversaries. We're not going to have to fight. We're not going to have to do nothing. All we got to do is turn back to God, and he's going to fight for us. He's going to put the spirit onto these nations to destroy each other. The only way we coming back to that land is if they get out. And the Most High is blowing them up. Right, keep going.
The land also shall be left of them, and shall enjoy her Sabbath, while she lieth desolate without them.
The land is going to be without the real Jews, without the real children of Israel. Keep going.
And they shall accept of punishment of their iniquity.
accept the punishment? Why is our children getting gunned down? Why we fill up the prisons? Why we being attacked by these European Caucasians and these Asians and these Arab? Everybody hate us. I said, why you not fighting for the Negro and all the and the Native Indians out here? He said, why I gotta fight for y'all? Why I gotta do that? I mean, this is the mentality of these people because they don't care about the things that we're going through. But they're gonna come to a land that don't belong to them and benefit off of it. They're gonna open hookah lounges, they're gonna open 7-Elevens, they're gonna open gas stations, and they're gonna sell us cigarettes, they're gonna sell us Dutchess, they're gonna sell us rose pipes, they're gonna sell us pork, they're gonna sell us everything that the Most High God hates, right? Keep going.
Y'all keep preaching the Most High.
Yo, I love you, King. All praise to the Lord, man. It was a pleasure to see you, man.
The work of God.
All praise to the Lord. Keep going.
Because without them, and they shall accept their punishment of their iniquity. Because they despise my judgments, and because their souls abhor my statutes.
Right? Because our souls abhor the statutes of God, the laws of God. We'd rather just bump our head on the rug and pray to a damn cobblestone, right? We'd rather go to church on Sunday and just say, I repent every day. We don't follow the statutes of God. We're going by the imaginations of our own heart and the doctrines of men. We're not going to according with the Most High said, because we hate the laws of God. Christ kept the Feast of Dedication. Christ kept the Passover. But our people don't look for these things, and they keep in Christmas and Thanksgiving and New Year's and Easter. All things that the white man made up, and they hate the laws of God. Once we start keeping the laws of God, all of a sudden our family don't want us around. Or you don't celebrate, you don't gather with us on our birthdays and our Christmases, on our family gatherings, so we're not going to your gatherings. This is how it is. It's not because you hate what we're doing. You hate the laws of God, right? Keep going.
And yet for all that, when they be in the land of their enemies,
After all that, when they be in the land of their enemies,
I will not cast them away.
nah, the covenant is taken from us.
I will not cast them away.
The Most High told us that He's not going to cast us away, even when we're in the land of our enemies, even when we broke the covenant. But according to Islam, they're going to say that the covenant was taken from the children of Israel. But that's not true according to the Torah. What's up, King? All praise to the Most High. Turn back to the Lord, man. He's going to fight for us, man. Right? According to the Torah, to where the Quran is telling us that it's confirming the Torah, and the Torah is the guidance and light of our lives book, right? It said that He's not going to cast us away in the land of our enemies after we broke the covenant. Keep going.
Neither will I abhor them to destroy them utterly.
Now He ain't even going to destroy us utterly, man. He getting us out of here. He getting us out the way. A genocide on the Native Indians, 200 million Negroes getting killed on the transatlantic slave trade. He still didn't kill every one of us. He kept a remnant of us so that we can still grow and thrive and find God and turn back to Him. And everybody else that don't just gonna be ashamed, man. When they baby shot, right? When they baby got a bullet wound to their chest, talk about Daddy save me. And then our people won't cry to God. But that's not gonna work because God was calling to you and you ain't answered. So now that you calling to God, He's going to laugh at your calamity, man. Right? Keep going.
And to break my covenant with them.
Right, He's not going to break the covenant, but according to Islam, they're going to say that the covenant was broken with them. But the Islam is going to tell you, the Quran is going to tell you that you got to believe in the Torah. And the Torah is not saying that this is going to break the covenant with us. See, but that's why they got to say that the Torah is corrupted. That's why they got to say that. So when we bring things like this out, they're going to be like, oh, that was corrupted. That's the part that was corrupted. So everywhere we go in the Torah that's going against their understanding, they're going to say, that's not right. I mean, that's not what it said before. Right? But everything in the Bible, everything in the Torah, everything in the prophets is in harmony. It's all speaking about the same thing. Us going into captivity and returning back. Keep going.
For I am the Lord their God.
It's the Lord our God, the God of the children of Israel, not the God of Muslims, not the God of the Christians. I gotta get out of that Muslim and that Christian, that Muslim mosque and that Christian church. Because God isn't dwelling there. He's the God of the children of Israel. Keep going.
But I will for their sakes remember the covenant of their ancestors.
Right? He's for our sakes, man, because we turn back to Him. For our sakes, He's going to remember the covenant that He made with our ancestors. And Ishmael is not an ancestor. That's not our forefather. Our forefather goes back to Jacob, goes back to Abraham. It doesn't go back to Ishmael. Keep going.
Whom I brought forth out of the land of Egypt.
Right? These are the children of those who God brought forth out of the land of Egypt. And that's a land of slavery, sister. And God is going to save you from the slavery too, but you got to turn back to the Most High. It's up to you. It's up to you if you want to be saved, if you want to live in your captivity and be a good house nigga. It's up to you. You want to be a field nigga? You want to be rebellious like Ned Turner? Or you want to be a good house nigga and be like the boy in Django? Be like Samuel L. Jackson in Django. Right? Keep going.
Which I brought forth out of the land of Egypt in the sight of the heathen.
In the sight of the heathen. You blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, this is our God. This is our history. Our truth. And y'all sold out your truth to follow Arabs and white people. Right? And ain't nothing they doing for y'all. These Arabs ain't rising up for y'all. Stop deporting the Mexicans, the Puerto Ricans, the Cubans, the Mexicans, you mean all of the Northern Kingdom race. All of the Hispanics and Native Indians. Nobody's rising and saying stop doing it to the Jamaicans and the Haitians. Nobody. They come in here in sanctuary cities. They went to North Philly at the car wash, racked up all them Hispanics. Whoever don't got an ID on them getting round up. And guess what? The mayor ain't stepping up. All this they want to be at the protest and be trying to call out the mayor, and the mayor was nowhere in sight. Y'all looking for people that ain't gonna help you, man. Right? But God gonna help us, but y'all just reject God and y'all follow man. Keep going.
That I might be their God. I am the Lord. These are the statutes and judgments and laws which the Lord made between him and the children of Israel and Mount Sinai by the hand of Moses.
Right? This is what the Most High, the covenant, right, that he made with the children of Israel. They don't know what they believe in. Christians and Muslims, they don't know what they believe in, right? They can't give you an understanding. It's nobody understands. You mean, how you don't understand and believe? If you showing me something that I can't gain understanding on, I can't believe it. If you can't show me what this is about, if you can't show me that 1 + 1 + 1 = 1, then I just can't believe it. But that's what Christianity teaches you, that the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit is one, so 1 + 1 + 1 = 1. You can't show me the math equation where that's even possible. Then you go to Islam and they don't even understand what's written in their book, right? So you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man, this was a good joint. This was good, man. All y'all caught up in Islam, y'all had to see this. Y'all had to understand. Not even a Muslim that was Muslim his whole life has understanding. And the understanding of this Quran is saying, not in totality, we don't believe in this Quran, right? Like this is how we feel about that Quran. That shit can go on fire, right? But we understand what they believe in. We understand that our people was caught up in this. And what this is telling us is that, like how he said, the Jews, the children of Israel, are not Muslim. They don't follow the Quran. They don't follow Sunnah. They have to follow the prophets, the Psalms, Injil, and the Torah. And you blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, sister, you gotta turn back to God and follow that Torah before you go through something where you have to call on God, and he's gonna ignore you. So, you wanna teach, right? All praise to the Most High. With that, go with our Pedofile, Yahweh, Shema, Mashiach, Yahweh, Shah, and Mawaf, Ball!